Yeah, so that's a form of being humble. Yeah.
Where it says, make not thyself equal with
yeah. It was that one, and the one I thought of that one was when you go to the chiefest rooms, sitting at the highest table.
Luke 14.
Yeah. And the other one was
don't go to the highest.
I'm gonna go sit next to Apostle Har.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the islands are, man.
Yeah.
That was the exact attitude he had. He felt like he could really go directly to the apostles. And, you know what I'm
But what happened when he went up to camp? And
he called him a bunch of niggas.
Yeah. But what did Apostle Tahar do? He put him right on the spot. He said,
he checked his temperature.
Yeah, he checked his temperature.
Great doctrine.
Yep.
How come you said this and that?
He tucked his tail right there.
Hell yeah, he did. It's different when you get up there.
He didn't show the same energy.
Nope.
Yeah, man.
That's good.
You looking for that one?
Well, he was thinking about something.
It's like in the early verses.
He's up to the fight.
Yeah.
You get in the ring.
Get your ass handed to you.
It's you and that person. Yeah. It ain't the internet.
It's Luke 14 and 10. Says, but when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the lowest room, that when he that bade cometh.
So it's like, so a lot of these ego plays, it's a demon. Ego is going to play a major role in why a lot of these dudes are going to take the chip and be destroyed. Because they really don't want to admit their error. And they already didn't double down on telling their congregation that's not the MOTB. So when they take it, you have to keep the same energy. You gonna take it too. And then when the missiles come, now you gotta eat. You and the people that follow, you gotta eat the missiles because you couldn't swallow your pride.
I'm about to lay my back against the wall. All right.
Your ego is too big. I'd rather eat a missile than to say Great Millstone is right.
Yeah.
That's bro. Ego is that's a powerful demon.
And it's almost like you gotta cut it off before it's kind of grow out of control. It's like a cancer. It's like, okay, let me humble down, before my ego. It's like, man, like we say, Nate, he in too deep right now. So he can't,
Hey, he at the terminal level.
Yeah.
And it's like, I better be discomforted by eating these bitter herbs now, rather than have to have an operation later. Take chemo, and chemo's another step, then an operation's another step. You don't want to go to them heavier steps.
Finish what you had, and then we'll go to the next one.
It's 8, Luke 14 and 8. Says, when thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, sit not down in the highest room, lest a more honorable man, then thou be bidden of him. And he that bade thee and him come and say to thee, give this man place, and thou begin with shame to take the lowest room. But when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the lowest room.
Because what's that scripture in Sirach, the first chapter, where it talks about not being a hypocrite in the sight of men, and it says, basically you be cast down in the midst of the congregation because you came not in the fear of the Lord, but you came in deceit. Basically, you can fake the fault being exalted and everybody praising you until you get exposed in front of everybody. And then you get, like for example, I hate to even use this analogy, this whole Drake and Kendrick shit, right? It showed you a dude like Drake, he's so used to praise and being the top dude, he's just the top guy in the room. But after this battle, when all these things start to be revealed about him in his little battle, now people are just like, oh, this nigga here. Now he's cast down. He's not exposed.
And he surrounded himself with yes men.
Yeah.
So no one was never there to
do it up.
Yeah, they pumped him up.
He was on that pedestal. I'm part of the big three. We thought he was the greatest. And you got ghostwriters. You like little girls. You like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They did it too.
Diddy.
Yeah, super puffed up, yeah.
All these celebrities and stars, they all are being exposed and now they're being brought down. The scriptures tell you the stars of heaven show fall from heaven. That's what you see happening, man. Daughters of music being brought low. The Lord don't care about any man's greatness.
Yep.
He cares for all alike, man. There's no respect of persons.
And then it becomes a different measuring.
Yeah.
You know, the measuring be the inner man more so. And you see that all these negative examples aren't righteous men.
Psalm 10. But when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the lowest room, that when he that bade thee cometh, he may say unto thee, Friend, go up higher, then shalt thou have worship in the presence of them that sit at meat with thee. For whosoever exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted.
Yeah, you gotta come in humble. The Lord, He'll exalt you in due time. You know? You can't come in already high-minded thinking that you're already on a level. Certain dudes, that's what they envy. They envy preeminence.
That self-glory, that that vain ass glory of this world, man. This shit is fucked up. We were talking about how things are contagious, how fear is contagious. That's contagious in this world. That self-glory, because you got a leader like Al-Azhar. So the people up under him, what do you think their mind state is on? Their mind state is not, let me build in the truth, let me grow in these scriptures, let me gain this knowledge, wisdom. Let me build my popularity like my leader Al-Azhar.
Become twofold the child of hell than himself.
Yeah.
But he attracts every kind.
Oh yeah, the torturous kind.
The dudes he attracts are like him. At the end of the day, most of them,
Half
I'm
holy,
gonna say all of them,
half hood. They all half holy, half hood.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know?
What manner of the ruler is so on the people?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We're not a magnet for that type of spirit. All right, we understand that this truth is going to attract different types of people. But just understand, the Lord said, many are called, but only few are chosen. So if you part of that net that get brought up out of that water, if you part of that bag, you're gonna get tossed right back in that water, man.
Good analogy to the one I was thinking was let the tares and the wheat grow together.
Yep, that's another one.
You know, it's the same meaning.
And that net represents that filtering process where dudes are getting vetted.
Yep.
Your character and your intents, all that is being weighed. All right, your character is going to be tried, tested.
Yeah, because situations, that's when certain situations brings out, going to show your true character, who you really are. When you brought to a lower level, are you still going to continue as you have when you were on the top?
You're going to be disgruntled,
right? Yeah.
Was that it? We're going to go back to that list?
Yeah. I think there's like two more. Yep. The next one says, jealousy kills peace.
Yeah.
Dang. That's good. Dang. Jealousy kills peace.
I don't really like social media like that, but it'll be information. I scrolled through and seen this was like, some told me, I didn't even know why. I didn't know why. And I never considered we would go into it like this.
Even on social media to take a screenshot of that, right? Hey, everybody on social media, that's a truth for them. Because they're eyeing the page of everyone else, thinking that they're giving this or living this life that they're not living, and it's destroying their mental. Right?
What was it again?
Jealousy kills peace.
Jealousy kills peace. Yep. Talking about envy, and jealousy is part of envy by being out of order, not being humble. Some of those words come into play again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, hey, like when the scriptures say, you have those that preach Yahweh Shai of strife and intention
Yep.
and not sincere. A lot of these men are preaching out of jealousy. You know, they envy the position and leadership that certain men have. So what do? They despise dominion. They despise government. You know, they hate that ranking. Boy, if they can't be a part of the top part of the hierarchical system of that ranking system, then they hate it.
Yeah.
I looked up the word jealousy. Synonym is covetous, envious. Is that on Google or whatever where you can type that word covetous? And it gives a short breakdown? It's on Western Dictionary. Okay. You understand? Because when you go into covetous, it's desiring something that's not for you.
Yeah.
Making something that someone else has.
Yeah.
That's a law. Yeah. Nothing of that name. Yeah. Was there more to that? I didn't read the definition. Yeah.
I got it.
It said hostility towards a rival or one believed to enjoy an advantage, envious, intolerant, a rival, unfaithfulness, disposed to suspect rivalry, unfaithfulness, vigilant, and guarding a possession. Read that one too.
Hey, a lot of the reason why we experience no peace is because the wicked is in power. And a lot of what's been going on is it goes back to the root of the problem.
Yep.
That enmity.
Yep.
That bitter rivalry and jealousy that Esau has against Jacob. Just like the hostility that Cain had for Abel. Why? Because Abel's sacrifice was righteous and his was wicked. It wasn't worthy. So the Lord showing praise to Abel for doing the right thing and not really respecting Cain's sacrifice. This dude got jealous.
Yeah.
When all he could have did was do the right thing and he would have received the same praise.
If thou does well,
You knew how to do it.
he said, if thou does well, should thou not have been accepted?
Time. But we've been at war because this dude, he's jealous. You know?
Yeah.
Then it followed down to their next incarnation with Jacob and Esau. You know? He didn't get the birthright, so he's jealous.
Yeah.
So he wants to, he wants to try to cut off Israel from being a nation. So we ain't gonna really have any true peace until we get that motherfucker under our feet, man.
Right. Hey, see, you're still reading that word covetousness? Oh, that's jealousy. I had looked up the word covetousness for the brother. Go, bro.
Proverbs 6:34. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance.
Ain't gonna be no peace. He find out you popping his woman, you ain't finna have no peace, man. He gonna make sure you don't get any peace. You gonna get a rest in peace. You know?
I looked up the word covetousness for the brother. Eager or excessive desire, especially for wealth or possessions. Then it has a sentence that gives you an example. Social media so often encourages us to compare ourselves to others, inspiring covetousness and insecurity.
Wow. How true is that statement?
And we were talking about who's on social media. Big time. Sakari.
Same one.
Nate and them. You know?
Being spiritual, to keep that spiritual life, you got to be able to pick up these traits and these little clues, if you will, little red flags in certain people. I'm gonna bring this up about
Somebody get James.
About Iran Zakar.
If you can, real quick. Can somebody get me James 3? James 3 and 14 on down.
You got it?
Matter of fact, start at 13.
No, James chapter 3, verse 13. Who is a wise man and endowed with knowledge among you.